Hey, can y'all be quiet? I'm making a YouTube video. Hello guys, I'm Ellie, back after a whole year of not filming a video. The last video I filmed was of me getting my nose pierced, and now I have a ring in it, and I love it a lot. It's one of my top qualities, what I'm known for. Just kidding, really, I'm not really that special. But yeah, filming on my phone because my camera has no battery and can't find it. So that's really fun and fresh. Kind of dying from that. So we're just gonna stick with this quality right now. A lot of people and a lot of my friends always ask where I get my eyebrows done, how I do my eyebrows, and just stuff like that. And I do my eyebrows by myself. The last time I got them done was in the 7th grade and they didn't look good. My eyebrows were really bushy in the 7th and 6th grade and got bullied for that, and for them being really dark, and just kind of like how my eyebrows are more darker than my hair color. Well, I dye my hair color lighter, but my hair is still lighter than my eyebrows. So I plucked them all and that did not look good at all. I'll probably show you some pictures of that. They didn't look good at all. They were really thin and they used to be really bushy, really nice, and they're starting to grow back a little bit. They're still not really grown back, but I'm just glad with the eyebrows I have right now. Today I'm gonna show you guys kind of like what I do to my eyebrows. I brow prep. Whenever they get a little crazy, just all that I do, or things I do once a month. So here we go. Some things I do twice a week because my eyebrows go really fast and grow in unnecessary places. I pluck them. And the areas that I pluck the most are in the middle, of course. I used to pluck my eyebrows like right here down, so I had a really big middle part. Glad that grew back. I pluck over here where the arch area is. Sorry, I'm breaking out a ton. And I pluck on top of here because you probably can't see, but like I have some hairs right there that I do not like, and that's where I pluck. So I'm gonna do that. So kind of to catch up while I pluck my eyebrows, I already plucked this one and I'm working on this right now. I am no longer I am no longer homeschooled. I am 14 now and my eyebrows are growing a lot. I go to this like private Christian school. It's really tiny. Like it there, but I'm leaving. Tomorrow, actually, this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, because I don't want to go to the school again with crazy eyebrows. I'm visiting girls prep for the 2nd time. I went for the visit of my grade, and I'm going to visit a sophomore class, and I'm going to have a shadow. I find out if I get into school tomorrow, and I'm pretty excited about that. I hope that I get in, and if I don't, if I don't get in, I'm honestly, I don't think I'll be sad about it. I kind of like my school, but they don't have as many opportunities that I want. They don't have a track team, and I'm into track, and they just don't have a good choir production, I guess I would say. The first school I went to, which is which is the biggest Christian school in Chattanooga, had a really good choir in high school and middle school. I joined their middle school choir. I loved it. I loved the choir teacher a lot. He was my favorite teacher, and I just want to have the opportunity to do what I love, I guess, during high school, because I think these are the years you want to remember, and I want to remember being able to do a lot of stuff, and I'll have a lot of opportunities, except for being at my smaller Christian school and not really doing anything. I don't go to any of the basketball games. I don't go to any games there. I don't really like join in. And honestly, I'm more involved with the school I'm visiting. I went to almost every single basketball game at this school. I went to more of their football games than my own school. I have more friends at the other school, but I have a lot more closer friends at girls prep, and I'm really excited to hopefully go there next year. So after I kind of get all those like noticeable hairs, I take something like this and I go over here and just try to clean it up a little bit. If you can kind of see, there's like hairs right there that I don't like, and they're not noticeable, but they make the eyebrow look cleaner if you cleaned it up. So I'm gonna do that. So yeah, now to the other eyebrow. So after I'm kind of done getting those little hairs, the last step I do to the hair removal is, I know it sounds crazy, a lot of people hate it, but I use Nair. A lot of people know I use this and they're like, Ellie, why do you use Nair? I'm just like, I don't know. It's a lot faster, a lot easier to get rid of the hairs. So something I do for this, so first you're gonna have to put your hair up because you don't want Nair in your hair.
I just kind of realized that rhymes.
Your hair, don't mind my armpits, please don't mind my armpits. I literally shaved them this morning. They just grow really fast. You have to put your hair up. You don't want Nair in your hair. Come off. You don't like that. I hate my hair. It's very poofy, very, very curly and wavy, you know, type shenanigans. It's just very hard to take care of. And I'm very sensitive headed. Ow. Now we do the Nair. So what I do is I take a little bit and I just put a little bit on any type of little small little thing you have and just put it on there. I take a Q-tip and don't put it on your eyebrow or else you'll lose a part of your eyebrow, and we don't like that. And if you're trying to grow your eyebrows back or trying to, you know, try not to mess your eyebrow, I would suggest not putting the Nair exactly on your eyebrow. I'd put it around your eyebrow. So what you'll do is you'll take Q-tip, dip it in to the Nair, and then put it around your eyebrow and make sure the line is sharp so you can have a really clean line, kind of like when you get eyebrows waxed. I used to have a waxer, already used it all, so I use this. So you can don't get on your eyebrow, but try to get as close as possible. As you can tell, it's okay if you get a little hairs, because sometimes when you pluck your eyebrows, you won't get all the hairs that are like really hard to get. So that's also a reason why I do Nair, because I'm able to get rid of the hairs that I can't really get with a tweezer. So yeah, see, I did it near the eyebrow on the top and near the eyebrow on the bottom, and I'm gonna do on the side, and I'm gonna do a second coat and a second coat, and I'm gonna leave that on for 3 minutes or 4. You don't want to keep the stuff on your on your face too long, or else it'll leave a chemical burn, and that's not good. And also don't forget, if you put Nair on your face, make sure you get the face cream, the one that's for like eyebrow and mustache, because if you get the real stuff, it's very strong, and that stuff will burn your face and make your face red for the rest of the day and the next day. And trust me, I've tried it, and it's not very nice. It does get rid of more of the hairs though, but if you're gonna do the real stuff, I would be extra careful and extra sensitive with your face. So if I were a beginner with Nair, I would use the face cream. This stuff smells like poop. You can also get the middle of your eyebrow too. I don't think I said that, but if you put it in the middle, it won't look like you have much of an unibrow too. If you accidentally get hair into the Nair, take a spoolie and just try to drag it out, and then you'll be okay. Now I'm gonna do the second coat. Once I get the Nair on there, excuse me, I'm gonna wait for 4 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer, and once it's done, I'll show you how to remove it and what I do next to my eyebrows. So the timer just struck, and now I'm going to teach you. Okay, let me go get my makeup removers real quick. Stay right there. Okay, I got makeup removers. So really easy to take this off. You just remove it with makeup remover and try to get it all off, because if you leave some on, it'll stain your skin and burn it. So just try to get it all off, please. Take it off the opposite way your hair grows. So if your hair like grows like this, take it off like this is the makeup remover, you know, take it off like that, you know? Like when you're brushing a horse, you know, that has its hair going a certain way, just brush it the opposite way so you can get the hair off. So yeah. So once I took it all off, there's still a little bit of hairs that are showing, so I'm just gonna pluck the rest of those and then we'll be done with the cleaning. And when you pluck your hairs after doing the nair, it doesn't hurt because the hairs are already loose enough from the chemical getting into the hair follicles. So when you pull it out, it doesn't hurt and it comes out a lot easier. That's also one thing I like about nair, is that it kind of like numbs it. So when you do pluck again, it doesn't hurt. Also doesn't make the skin red. Okay, so once I am done doing that, I am going to dye my eyebrows. The stuff I use for dyeing my eyebrows is Just for Men beard dye. You're probably thinking, why are you using beard dye on your eyebrows? Well, beard dye is made for your face and is more sensitive for a face and face hair. This stuff I love to use with eyebrows because one, it actually dyes the eyebrows, and normal eyebrow dyers, they wear off in like a week or two, and this stuff actually dyes your eyebrows like dyeing your hair, and that's why I like it. It comes with two things. It comes with the color base and like the conditioner, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna mix these two you're gonna do half and half. So you're going to have the equal amount for each of this, and you could do as much as you want depending how much eyebrow you have. And I usually do a lot because my eyebrows are really thick see, there's not really much of a gap between my eyebrows. So I have to do a lot to make sure to get all of it. So I'm gonna do that. This is what I have right now, and I'm probably gonna add more later, but that's what I just have. I'm gonna take an old spoolie that I don't use anymore, an old eyebrow pencil that I don't use unless I'm like doing somebody's eyebrows with a lighter color. And I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna mix these two. I'm gonna put it on my eyebrows, and I'm gonna let it sit. But before you put it on your eyebrows, make sure you take Vaseline and you take a Q-tip and you put it around your eyebrows, kind of like what I did with the nair. And I'll show you how to do that in a couple seconds. But first, I'm gonna mix these two and then we'll get onto it. So that's what it looks like right now. And now I'm going to add the Vaseline to the areas that I don't want to get dyed, or the skin. So I'm gonna take a Q-tip, I'm gonna dip it into some Vaseline. I'm gonna really get the Vaseline in there.
Ha, that's what she said.
And I'm gonna put it around the areas I do not want to get dyed. If you want to get the ombre effect with your eyebrows with the light to dark part, put a little bit of Vaseline on that part so it can have less of coverage. Or if you're dyeing your eyebrows, just try not to get that part at all, and it will still give the ombre effect if you just dye this part. After I add the Vaseline, now I'm going to add, you just saw me pick my nose. Now I'm going to add the dye. A lot of people, when they dye their eyebrows, they use a brush kind of like this, but I kind of want to get that natural effect of different colors being in my eyebrows. So I'm going to dye it with a spoolie so I can get some hairs, dark, and some of them keep a little bit light. So yeah, when you do this, you want to brush up and make sure, see how it's kind of chunky right now? Try to brush that out and you see how it kind of gets on my skin a little bit. That's what the Vaseline is for, and we can clean it up later with a clean forget what it's called, Q-tip. Clean up with a clean Q-tip just to fix up. And also you can make the shape you want with this. So I'm gonna do that. After you brush it up, and then you take it and you kind of just make your little shape. I'm gonna take a Q-tip and now I'm gonna clean it up. And while you wait for it to sit, you can also pluck them again if you want. And I'm probably gonna do that because I always miss a couple hairs. I'm kind of blind with eyebrows. So now I'm gonna do this side. After I'm doing the dye, I'm gonna go through it one more time and get the rest of it and clean up the rest of it. So yeah. So there we go, and I'll clean it up, and then we're gonna, depending how dark you want it to be, I'm going to wait about 6 minutes, and then I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna show you how to take it out too. All right, so I'm going to set a timer for 6 minutes. I'm gonna pluck the other unnecessary hairs too. So I'll be back. Okay, so the timer's set and my eyebrows look a little cuckoo. So I'm just gonna take that off. So basically the same thing, take it off with a makeup wipe, and then after I'm done with that, I'm gonna take baby shampoo or any type of face wash. I'm just gonna scrub my eyebrows, try to get it off my skin as much as possible and to not make it look all blocky. So I'm gonna take that off now. So after that, now I'm going to go and wash them, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished washing them, and that is the finished project of me dyeing them. And they don't look really different. I think they look a little different right here, but it'll come off my skin in like a day, depending on how much you wash your face. If you wash your face, if you're gonna wash it, it'll come off. So don't worry about that. It'll be a little bold the first day you dye eyebrows, and then after that they'll look more natural, but they'll look more vibrant. So now I'm going to show you how I do them with my makeup. I'm not going to do my full makeup, but I'm just going to show you how I do my eyebrows with that. So the first thing that I do is I take my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Ebony, and I really like when the eyebrow color is darker, a little bit darker than my eyebrow, because I don't fill in my eyebrow, I guess you could say. I fill in the parts that are not part of my eyebrow to make it look like I have a better arch. So that's what I'm gonna do. People think that I fill in my eyebrows a lot, and I really don't. The only part that I fill in is just this part. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. So first I just fill in the little gaps that are already kind of with my eyebrows, and then I go in and I just make the arch right there. It's not really, honestly, like I fill in my eyebrows all the time, so it's not really difficult for me, but at first learning how my eyebrows worked and how I was gonna do them for myself, it was really difficult. And but once I got the hang of it, I enjoyed doing my eyebrows. When my eyebrows were really thin, it was hard to get that arch. I really had more to fill in, and it was a lot more difficult. But once I let my eyebrows grow in through here a lot, I had to fill in my eyebrows a little less, and I'm kind of glad that happened, because eyebrows are difficult. That's what I do with this eyebrow. Since my eyebrows are kind of different, I kind of have to do a different routine with each of them, and I'm not really filling my eyebrow there. I was just making a clean cut to make it all look smoother. I don't have to fill in this one as much. This one has more of a thicker thing to it, and it has more of an arch than this eyebrow, so I really don't have to fill in that one that much. I normally have to fill it in a little bit right there though, because it's weird. So I'm gonna do that. So I just do that. As you can tell, I kind of fill it in at those little gaps right there. Fill in those gaps right there. Bring it down a little bit. Just take that. So this is what my eyebrows look like after I fill them in. And now the last step I'm going to do with my eyebrows is I'm going to take a lighter concealer, like 3 shades lighter than my face, and I'm going to clean cut them. I have the Tarte concealer, and it's in light sand, and that is what I'm going to use to clean cut them. What I do is I take a little bit and I put a little blob on my hand like that. Then I take like kind of what you use for a dip brow. I should use a flat brush, the one without no angle, but I don't have that, and this is the closest thing I have to that, and honestly it works the same and it helps a little bit more. I don't like to clean cut them like really harshly with the concealer. I kind of just like do it just to make it a little bit lighter, and I don't know. Kind of when people clean them, they use a lot of the concealer, but I really don't. I only do like a thin line and then I blend it out. So I'll show you that. You see what I do? Like a lot of people when they do it like that, but I just do a very thin line. That. And you have to be very careful when you do this, because you can, kind of like when you do eyeliner, you can mess up your brows if you make one line that covers it. Kind of like that, if you can see. And then I take it, this is the hardest part because this is the part where I fill in my eyebrows the most. You take that and boom. Boom. There. And I'm going to now clean that using a concealer brush. I'm just gonna do that. You can kind of see that little line right there. Kind of like the line I like. I'm gonna do it a little bit lighter. Now I'm gonna do it to this eyebrow. So I'm done cleaning it up, and I accidentally messed up my eyebrow right there, so I'm going to fix that right now. There we go. Hey, that wasn't as bad. So yeah, there we go. The last step, it's the absolute last step. I have to find it though. I'm gonna take a drugstore, oopsies. I'm gonna take my little drugstore highlighter, which is very, very crushed up right now. And it's the Maybelline Master Chrome. Favorite highlighter, hate that it breaks easily. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna use the Morphe M433, and I'm going to use that and apply it right there, and make sure, because everybody has different eyebrows, so wherever your eyebrow goes up or has a little bit of that little ending right there, just take this and just apply around that area, and you can see the glitter a little bit. Make sure it's all blended out and not make sure it's like a strike of glitter. We have to make sure it's applied evenly and gently, like that. And that is my eyebrow routine. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This video inspired me to actually get up and try to fix my eyebrows because they're a little ratchet. And they still look kind of ratchet right now, but if I had a full makeup look, and I let my eyebrows be less bold from the color that I dyed it with. They would look a lot better and a lot more subtle, the look. I really hope you liked this video, and for any of my friends that are watching this, or anybody that I knew that wanted how to do my eyebrows, that's how I do them. I'll see you later, and probably will not post a video for like a year, probably again, but you never know, might post one next week because sometimes I get in a roll, you know. So, alright, bye bye.